go live. Here we go. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's Coach Martinez here from MTC Live. I'm super excited to come back and talk to you and connect with you guys again. Listen, today we're going to do something a little bit different. Normally, I'm up here and I'm answering some questions for you, questions that have been asked anonymously, and sometimes they haven't. But anyways, today I actually want to do something a little bit different with you. And Instagram world, what I am going to do is I'm going to flip the camera so you guys can see my screens, because I do have some slides for you. But other than that, you guys will get to see my slides all the way through. And don't forget that afterwards, the podcast, join me, Instagram, Periscope, Twitter, and YouTube. We are going to go jump on Instagram. We're going to go live there again. We are live, and I'm going to join some people on with me. They're going to join me on this thing. Are you guys ready? Let's do this thing. So let me figure this out here. Let's go to my slides, and let me switch you guys here. All right. So here are some slides here for you guys. Instagram world. All right, so I came across this amazing quote. It's by a person named James Cash Penney. If you don't know who this man is, you may recognize his name shortened as J.C. Penney. Now, he said something very, very interesting, very, very special. He said the following: "Give me a stock clerk with a goal, and I'll give you a man or a woman who will make history. Give me a man or a woman with no goals, and I'll give you a stock clerk." Very interesting. So obviously the difference between this person that has the goals and doesn't have the goals are the goals themselves, right? So how does this work? Let me learn you something. Let me explain something here for you guys. So let's take a look at this gentleman by the name of Nick Vujicic. I absolutely love this guy. He is one of my he is a mentor of mine. I absolutely love him. Let me move my mouse here. Sorry, guys. All right. So I absolutely love him. He's a great guy. And he's a mentor of mine. And I don't know him. Again, this is going crazy. All right. So Nick Vujicic, he's traveled the world and he's helped businesses, organizations, and youth across the world. 3 million people so far in over 24 countries and 5 for best short film as well. He plays an amazing drum. He's learned how to write with his toe on his left foot. He's also learned how to type with his toe and his heels, ladies and gentlemen. Right? Kind of a interesting goal to have, but anyways, here he is. He's learned he can throw a tennis ball, plays the drums, pedals. He can comb his own hair, brush his own teeth. He answers the phone. He can shave and get himself a glass of water. Nothing special, right? But you know what? He's able to do it. When he falls, he can get back up. And when he was actually 10 years old, he tried to take his own life with 4 inches of water. Okay? Now, he's accomplished a lot, and we can see all the great things and accomplished. And he's got some stuff that, like anybody else can do, pretty much, right? Except for Nick Vujicic. Actually, when he was born with no legs and no feet. Okay? And so now we take a look at something simple as a tennis ball. We're taking a look at the drum, playing the drums, combing his own hair, brushing his own teeth, getting himself a glass of water. When he falls, he can get back up. So now we start to see these simple things as great things. But not just that, but let's take a look at everything else that he's accomplished. In a nonprofit organization, he's been able to travel the world and do all these amazing stuff. So why are we talking about Nick Vujicic? Because when he was 10 years old, right, like I said before, he tried to take his own life with 10 inches of water. His mom walked in and he was face planted on the water. And he had no idea why God did this to him. He had no idea why he was born. He had no idea what was his purpose in life. And he struggled. He struggled majorly. And then what ended up happening is that his mom told him, in a lovingly, as a mother could possibly do, and told him and reminded him that he was meant for greatness in this world. He reminded him that he was supposed to do something great. And then he started thinking, what's worse than a boy who ends his own life is a boy giving up. And so, you know what? He followed his mom's suit. He followed his mom's advice, and he kept pushing, and he kept doing things. And you know what? Now he travels all over the world and helps people that are down, and he helps people just try and feel better about themselves. So was he meant for greatness? Absolutely. Right? No hands, no arms, no feet, no legs did not stop this wonderful, incredible young man. And he's now changing the world, and he's changing lives. And anytime, if you ever have the opportunity and blessing to hear him speak, you will walk out with tears in your eyes. He is just absolutely incredible, super motivational, and just a really great guy all the way around. So my question to you guys is, when you look in the mirror, what do you see? That's the biggest question. When you look in the mirror, what do you see? Do you see yourself as this greatness, or do you see someone who not so great? And I can tell you guys from an experience, when I was growing up young, I did struggle. I mean, grade 7 and 8, it was not the most popular kid, and I did struggle in the school, in my middle school. But I just knew deep down inside that I was meant for greatness. And even though I had friends here and there, and not so much, whatever, I would come home, I would look in the mirror, and I knew that I was one day going to change the world. And I'm not there yet. My plans is to continue doing what I'm doing, and my hopes is that MTC Life to go international, and this voice can travel across the world and help many people. So ladies and gentlemen, it's very, very simple. I want to tell you guys, anytime that you struggle, or anytime that you question where you should be and what you should do, just remember that you're meant for greatness in this world, that you are supposed to do something great. And not to take Nick Vujicic's example for, oh, well, if he doesn't have these limbs, but again, look at him. This man with no limbs has been able to accomplish so much. What can you do? What can you do? And that's the invitation to you guys, is that when you look in the mirror, you look at something great. You look at greatness in return. And I want to tell you one tip, one thing that I do, for example, every morning, is when I wake up, I look at myself in the mirror, and I say, today is going to be an amazing day. Now, I'm not trying to trick myself. I'm not trying to be like, oh, the sky's falling and it's still going to be a great. No. Let's recognize, for what it is. Let's call a spades, right? If it's going to be a horrible day, then it becomes a horrible day. When I say it's going to be an awesome day, is that whatever happens, then I am going to do my best effort to turn it around and make it into a great day, even though it is becoming, or it's not a great day whatsoever. I remember one time I was playing sports, and a kid kicked me in the heel, and my Achilles tendon snapped. And then I was in a cast for about 2-3 months. And I walked into the bank, and, with the cast on, I had to go whatever. And the bank teller was like, oh, how's your day? And I'm like, amazing. And they're like, really? And I'm like, oh man, today's an amazing, amazing day. And they're like, but what happened to your leg? I'm like, oh, my Achilles tendon snapped. It's going to be about a year and a half until it recovers. And they're like, and you're still have that positive attitude? And I'm like, you know what? I woke up alive. I woke up without a chalk line around me. I'm living, I'm breathing. I'm actually alive to enjoy this cast, versus other people are not waking up at all. So why shouldn't I be amazing? And it's that mentality, it's that getting rid of that kink in the think in the mornings that will catapult you, and that will allow you guys to have an amazing, amazing day. So hi Pragya. Other than that, that's pretty much it, guys. That's my small little message that I have for you. I'm super excited for you to have joined me today. Thank you so much. I'm doing differentness things here. I'm doing podcasts, so meaning I'm answering questions. I would love to do workshops just like what you guys had today. It's kind of like some things that I've learned, PowerPoint presentation and things like that. So again, not really answering questions. And then also I'm also producing some videos with my kids, believe it or not. And we have a couple of segments already, and I'm going to be putting that stuff up. And the fourth things that we are doing, or that I'll be doing, is vlogging a little bit more, and then just putting out those vlogs out there for you guys, just to like, connect with me on a daily basis. And if you need anything, I'm always here to reach out. Ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much it. That's the end of my sessions. Listen, if I would love for you guys to follow me here on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and all that other stuff. And make sure I come to you guys live until further notice. Pretty much Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 3:45. And until that changes, I'll be online here with you guys, just hanging out. And you should do the dance on TikTok. Yes, I am going to do that TikTok on what you call it, on Instagram. No, yeah, on Instagram with my sister. My sister tricked me, and I have to do now a TikTok on with her, and it's going to be embarrassing. So I don't want to talk about it. Other than that, guys, you guys, if you want some more, join me on Instagram. I'm going to be jumping on there and just hanging out with my peeps there. And that's pretty much it. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully you have an amazing day. Peace.